Justified corruption is corruption that cannot be contested once an invoice is issued by a service provider, except with lengthy legal fights that cost you money. After watching this video, you will understand why sometimes you have to pay huge water bills on your property even though you know that you never used water in a careless manner. This device has turbine wheel that can also be triggered by pressurized air and create false readings which inflates water consumption.
The two videos were taken on 2 different days, which indicates that this negligence has become ignorant norm. However, it will leave residents with inflated water bills.
The football between United and Highlands Park will contest the MPH final this evening, as the Sansa will be appearing in the final.
Moqhaka is a local government in the Fezile Dabi District in the Free State Province of South Africa, and the seat of local government is in the town of Kroonstad. The municipality provides government services for the towns of Kroonstad, Steynsrus, Vaal Reefs Mines, Vierfontein and Viljoenskroon. Purified water is pumped from reseviour dams to residences' properties by using pressurized air in the water pipes. The residential properties are fitted with water meters as a way to help residents utilize water efficiently. These type of meters, called velocity water metering devices, are not completely reliable. A velocity water meter measures the velocity of flow through a meter of known internal capacity when water passes through turbine wheel. However, they can blindly respond to pressurized air used to pump water in the same way they would respond when water is consumed on a property and give false and inflated reading. Velocity water meters can register air flows, which will lead to over-registration of consumption, especially in systems with intermittent supply, when water supply is re-established and the incoming water pushes air through the meters. Then, towards the month end, municipality officials come to check the water readings to determine how much water was consumed and issue the municipal service accounts, which become uncontested proof of water consumption. The towns are constantly plagued by aging water pipes that need to be repaired or replaced. However, the collateral problem occurs while the negligent water technicians are fixing defective water pipes. While the water supply is disrupted, the negligent technicians sometimes forget to switch off the air pressure machines. By doing so, pressurized air is continually pumped into water pipes. Technically, these water meters cannot distinguish between air and water, but the turbine wheel is triggered by pressurized air in the same way it happens in hydraulic fluid mechanisms. When residents try to turn water taps, pressurized air passes out as if it was water consumed on residents' properties, but that pressurized air inflates water consumption. Several residents have tried to query these problems of inflated water bills but did not know how it happened, and unfortunately had no alternative but to pay for water that they never used, because, actually, there was no water but pressurized air triggering water reading mechanism inside the water meters. This negligence does not happen to one resident but affect the entire properties fitted with these unreliable water meters. If a person can sit down and calculate the massive erroneous water bills that the community is forced to pay, then we will start to realize the seriousness of the fraud and extortion. According to municipality bylaws, residents are not allowed to pay for municipal services selectively, but forced to pay the balance amount indicated at the bottom of the account, and the detailed account only serves to show analysis of services rendered and charge. Other issue not related to water meters but reflecting unscrupulous accounting in municipalities, is when municipal workers go on strike and refuse is not collected on scheduled days. The municipal accounting system will by default charge for full services rendered for a month despite the fact that refuse was collected once or twice in the entire month and the rest of the month's days services were interrupted by workers' strike. Coming back to problem of defective water meters, the only solution is to replace these unreliable water meters with the effective ones because continuing to use them is tantamount to deliberate and justifiable fraud by the municipal authorities. The municipality knows this problem but they remain quiet about it because it enabled them to accrue unlawful profits from unsuspecting residents. The problem of these unreliable water meters is not only confined to Moqhaka municipality and Free State province, but it might already be affecting other places anywhere where residential properties are fitted with the velocity water meters, hence the problem deserve immediate attention. In another water-related problem, a woman living in Western Cape Province's informal settlement in South Africa ended up being issued with a water consumption bill amounting to 18,000 rands by the local municipality and she was just as surprised as anyone what happened.
Subscribe.